Rostin. Man, your name is so much longer with the no at. There we got side effects in the party. Banger. Hey, yo, Luke Dookie. What a name. Also, that's a crazy emote to post. Mystery, thank you for the €1. How has your day been going? It's gotta be late over there. That's why I'm still awake. M-Dog also with the emote. What the heck is that from? Is that like a Twitch global one? Or do you guys just happen to be subbed to the same person? Hey, Justin Story. 4 a.m. gang, damn. We had that Steve kid on YouTube who was up at 3 a.m. watching us, and I was like, God dang, dude, you need to go to bed. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay up, and I'm like, you don't have to stay up, buddy. I believe me, you're fine. They got banned him for 24 hours. I don't know if he's actually allowed to chat yet. That'd be funny if he wasn't. It's a Pepe in despair. I mean, I seen that. Yeah, there's like a day where I'm like, I could have gone live sooner, and I just kept pushing it back, and pushing it back, and then I was like, oh crap, it's 9. So we're eventually live. Apparently, with no more games available on a Saturday. What the heck? Trying to pull an all-nighter to fix my sleep schedule. Been there, bucko. Yeah, you're like, well, the only way through. Yeah, the only way forward is through. God, I always overcompensate in that first read. Two wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Ooh, gotta get the warm up a little bit cleaner. Not gonna lie, chat, I had cake prior to the stream. So we're fighting through a miniature sugar crash. How can I get VIP? You sell your soul. That's actually a great way of doing it. You can get 69,000 channel points. Which is actually, I thought about it the other day, that is actually 100% a time-limited thing, because I think Twitch only allows it to have like 100 or so VIPs or something. So I'm like, at a certain point, there will be come a point where we will no longer have VIPs. I have 300 channel points. Ooh, so close. This is psychotic, dude, that there's not a single threes game in the entire United States in GC3 right now, or GC2 even. Only a couple 100 hours of watching and chatting to go. Yep. Don't worry, buddy. I believe in you. There it is. No! That was a clean touch. That's what I'm trying to go for. Apparently Monkey Moon is completely back in form, along with Vitality, so if Monkey Moon wins the world championship again, he's gotta be the greatest of all time. Like, not even close. Like, I genuinely can't fathom anyone ever becoming better than that. Open era world champion 3 years in a row. I'm sorry, but that's the best that's ever gonna do it, straight up. Well, not 3 years in a row, but you know, like 3 out of 4, basically. Monkey Moon is so locked in. It's so scary to see. Well, it's also honestly something I've wanted to talk about a bit with people. I don't know like the proper way to introduce this question, but it's like, imagine if there was an NBA player who was kind of okay during the regular season. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like averages like 10, 12 points a game. You know, he's doing all right. And then in the postseason, just becomes like 45-point average Like absolute monster, greatest we've ever seen. Like every season, that's what it's like. And it's like Monkey Moon among the greats is funny because he always has kind of a whatever regular season, but when it counts all the way at the end, he's insane. And I'm like, I don't even know an IRL sports comparison to that. Like a player who plays at his absolute best during playoffs. And then not even that, but like a player who plays his absolute best and also isn't necessarily, I don't think there's any point during the regular season since maybe the first BDS regular season where people looked at Monkey Moon and were like, yeah, that guy's elite. I feel like they were like, yeah, he's obviously very good, but he's not playing that well. You know, statistically, he's not the most impressive player during the regular season, as in like everything before the Worlds. That's a good video idea. I mean, I thought about it and I was like, I don't genuinely know if we've ever seen a player like that. Just kind of like whatever during the regular season, not really a stat leader in anything in Europe. And then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, hypothetically, finally, oh my God, it took forever. Hey, Polar. Yeah, I would have to structure that video out a little bit, M-Dog, but that was something I've thought about, trying to like how to structure that argument. Because it's such a fascinating idea. I think I'd probably, if I was to make something like that, I'd want to script that and try to time it for right before Worlds, because that's exactly when you start that conversation. Like genuinely, if he wins this, he's the greatest ever. But also, like, how many times are we going to see this exact scenario? I'd say it's more prevalent in like later seasons though, because BDS did win Major #1 back in their season World Championship, their first open era win. The opposite of that exists in MLB, and his name is Clayton Kershaw. As in, I don't know baseball that well. Is he like really good in the regular season and crashes in the postseason? I feel like that is a very common archetype though. Like I can name a couple of different players I feel like that I know that are very good in the regular season, then you get to playoffs and they're just like bleh. Tony Romo, for example. But like, when it comes to like the opposite, a player who is okay during the, I know there's a guy in the NBA that Jimmy Hyro made a video about. Apparently there's a guy in the NBA that like is known for like in the playoffs putting up 30-point games all of a sudden, but in the regular season he's like some guy who just puts up, I think he plays in the Nuggets, and he puts up like, you know, in the regular season he's like a 15-point average player. He's the undisputed GOAT during the regular season. He gets shelled during postseason. That's so weird. Do you think it's a mental thing, or is it just like Paul Skeen situation? He's trying to carry his team out of their lack of, you know, generativity. That's a great touch. Ooh. Close one. Probably mental and teams are more prepared for him. That's true. Well, I mean, if you're facing like one of the best regular season pitchers in playoffs, you're probably pretty much game planning entirely around. Okay, how are we gonna get some hits off him? I don't know if that helps. Nice. I was deliberately trying to hit it around him. I guess that worked. How you today? I'm doing well, crap. I will say Tony Romo is probably my pick for one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL year to year when you look at his stats. But yeah, when he gets to like that wild card game or divisional game, it's just like catastrophic collapse. I still don't know why he was the holder on that game in Seattle. Like, why is your starting quarterback getting reps in for holding the point after? Or I don't remember if it was a point after or if it was a regular field goal. I think it was the regular. Yeah, I didn't really have the shot on that, so I'm like, let's not force anything. Tim Tebow when he was on the Nuggets. I'm sorry, what? Broncos? I'm like, what are you talking about? I definitely missed that segment of Tim Tebow's career when he just transitioned over the NBA. Damn, can you imagine? Michael? Ooh, good save. Nice. Brand new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Too many letters, or too many numbers in that name. That's how I feel about Lexuses. I always hate talking cars because I'm like, hey, what car is that? Oh, it's a Lexus C7412. I don't know. It's just like some long ass name, and I'm like, you didn't have to be like that. Easy enough. Oi, Huey Homelander done killed my wife and took me bloody son. Realistic bird. Huh? Tim Tebow, when he was on the Broncos, absolutely mid-tier quarterback who worked miracles. Did he play well on the Broncos? I don't remember him playing well. All I remember is people were saying his throwing motion was horrible. Like, all the NFL scouts were like, yeah, he's probably one of the most, like, the more infamous, maybe not infamous. Like, he's definitely one of the better collegiate quarterbacks we've seen in terms of just sheer results and flexibility. But in the NFL, all the scouts were like, his throwing motion's so bad. I don't remember him doing that well, but maybe I'm forgetting. He was just actually the GOAT for like a season or two. Although there is another archetype that I found really funny, Derek Carr, a guy who has never won like a playoff game, but also is like, I think he's the only player of all time who's able to throw for, I think, like 30,000 yards or something like that, but never win a playoff game. And I'm like, what a weird statistic. Like, just statistical juggernaut and consistency, but just never be able to go anywhere. But then again, he was playing on the Raiders, so can't really expect much out of him. I like how it took him 9 minutes to get a game, and now suddenly, after we got one, there's like, oh yeah, we got more. Okay, that's gonna be dangerous if you get beat. I like how you turned around. I like it. Don't let him flick you though. I just asked him not to get flicked. He's fourth quarter GOAT. That's like Shohei and the Angels. I mean, I can't really say he was ever Shohei, but he was good. But like, I think Derek Carr was like, someone on Twitter said he was the worst of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he was the best of the worst quarterbacks. Like, he was the very much like the definitional mid quarterback. Like, no one could say he's a bad quarterback, but no one can also be like, no one's like building a franchise, be like, oh, I want Derek Carr, you know? Like, no one was like that. But there's plenty of players who be like, you can do a lot worse. I can pass. Oh. I feel like everyone kind of understood with Shohei on the Angels that he was like carrying that franchise. Well, there's actually a park. Oh, there's a MLS just recruited Sun, the South Korean like best player in the world, or kind of like legendary player. Honestly, might be their best. Might be Korea's best ever player. I'm trying to think of other international soccer players. But yeah, he just got bought as a designated player for the LA Galaxy. And it's really funny watching him, like, because LA Galaxy also has Marco Royce, and they are not a good team. Like, funnily enough, like they won like the MLS Cup a while back, and then since then they've been like bottom of the West, like horrible team. But it's funny watching MLS understand that people are super excited to watch these older players play. And you'll get occasionally highlights where like a player, like the designated player, like, oh, Son with the assist, but Son like basically gets stripped of the ball, and then the next guy comes in and scores. And it's like, is that really an assist, MLS media? But they don't care. They're technically correct, and that's the best kind of correct, so. No, MLS is a good team. I mean, MLS is like an entertaining product because of how scrappy it is, but it is definitely really funny watching that and then the Club World Cup and then realizing just how disparate the skill level is. Like seeing how good a PSG team is versus like this traditional MLS team, and watching like the MLS teams play a European team and just seeing how they can barely get a shot off. It's like, damn, they're no exaggeration. The skill level is just night and day. Oh, he hit that low. That's kind of a psychotic decision by him. I didn't realize it was a pass to me, low-key. Honestly, I don't think it was. I think Calcutta just didn't expect that to be in front of him. Sada has that. But like French players in the rest of the world for Rocket League, I mean, yeah, low-key. Kind of be like that. Got a little too heavy on that. Got the block, though. The French culture for esports is so crazy. I got a little cocky. I thought Shaz was going to go to the corner. Nice pass, calculated. Well done. I gotta look up Tim Tebow Broncos highlights now. I literally did not realize he was playing that well in the beginning of the season. Farming Simulator Esports. Bro, I literally learned Farming Simulator Esports was a thing. And I remember looking up a YouTube video and watching it as like a joke in a way. No way. Crossbar, please. Thank you. And then I ended up watching it with my chat for probably like an hour and a half, like straight up. Have you ever seen an assist on a demo? Calculated bumps into the wall that I just come through and poof. What's really funny about Farming Simulator Esports is the esports teams at the event I watched were sponsored by like John Deere and Husqvarna and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, imagine playing on John Deere Esports? Hell yeah, dude. I remember the Husqvarna team actually have pretty dope jerseys that Husqvarna made them. I mean, considering how Farming Simulator is low-key like a huge ad campaign for all farming equipment, it's like, yeah, kind of cool of them to all agree to sponsor the tournament. Oh, I was trying to dunk that. They were smart. They were like, yeah, let's not hit that away. Oh, if I had more... Bruh. If I had more boost... Wait, that's just in? No, it's not. No, calculated. I love that pass. I'm so sorry. We're going to try to win. Oh, I thought that near post could maybe go through. I can't get that. I'm going to get out. Bang. Close one. Sida, close one. No, I'm sorry, calculated. I could have hit that down. I didn't realize he turned that well. That should be fine. Not the best touch there. C-dubs cuts that out. Sida has that. Good touch. Good touch. Calculated one more. He needed to win that. That's kind of awkward. Bonk. What are you doing over there, kitties? Sorry, wall of text. It's fine. I'll read that in a sec. It was a good game so far. I don't think he has that. Oh, no. Nice. Oh, no. Wow, that guy hit that so poorly off the corner. I guarantee he did not mean to hit it like that. Sad. Good game, though. Hey, Aqueda Velasquez. Hello. From Wikipedia, Tebow became the Broncos starter in the 2011 season, revitalized struggling team, bringing them to franchise first division title and playoff victory since 2005. His frequent comeback victories, not spoken Christian faith, minimum cultural phenomenon, the habit of dropping in one knee and prayer. Oh my God, I didn't. They won a division title? Well, I guess that technically just means they won their division, so I guess it's not a huge thing. But hey, a playoff victory. I had no idea. I got to look up Tim Tebow 2011 highlights, low key. Hey, Dennis. Adinas? This is literally the exact same roster, except Shazzy and calculated traded teams. Hit that. Close one. I don't genuinely understand how that goes past me. I felt like I was pretty well over it. Good free jump by that guy. Oh. Oh my god, how did you turn in time for that? Nice Shazzy. Ah, he had it below me, these guys. They're clever. Clever girl. Forgot the whole T-bowing thing. I do remember T-bowing, weirdly enough. Like, if you asked me to say, like, what was the phenomenon that was blah, 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 I would not have been able to tell you. But if you were like, oh, T-bowing, I'm like, oh, I remember that. I remember people memeing that. We had a kid do that during one of my soccer games, I want to say. I remember looking at him, they're like, ah, he's T-bowing. Kyle, thank you with a $5. Hey, how you doing? They waited for my double? Question mark? Just trying to get that light little touch. That's not a shot. Cool. He went for it. I like the demo chase Shaz. Ah, could have been a better touch, but it's fine. Still a goal. Shazzy! Yeah! All right. Taka's presently GC2. Yes. Hello, Mopali. Answering his prayers, comebacks. Denverites were insufferable during that time. Honestly, it's like that's a really fun thing of like having a literally Denver for a while is like, well, honestly, God is on our side. If he's helping out us, then he was on your side. And it's like, valid question. Hashtag Satan for all division rivals. Honestly, the other day I had on stream for Friday, I wanted to be like, thank God it's Friday, but I wanted to change it up. So I was like, what's like a weird way to say it? I'm like, I could say thank Satan for Friday, but I was honestly like worried I'd get a demonetized stream. And also like people would be like pissed at me and they'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're thanking Satan. And I'm like, guys, it's obviously a bit, but you know what? Fair. Probably shouldn't be bringing up Satan on a stream. There's enough to do that on Sunday service. Whoop. Denver had the divine right. Manifest destiny. Nice shot. Orinki Taka already answered that, Mo. This is GC2 right now. We're about 3 or 4 games. Actually, about 4 or 5 games, let's say, from GC3. Hell yeah, Shazatron, let's go. TG Taka, what rank are you? Angie, please ban yourself. Which I learned you can actually do. Oh. Greasy finger. I don't know, man. That's why I invest in napkins. Oh, if I had like 10 more boost. Those guys jumped so early for that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shazzy. I thought you saw me cut on that. I was trying to lob it off the backboard for you. I was trying to bait in that first goalie. All right. Only hitting it down line because I saw them go on the wall, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get there in time. Side hits that. We're going to hit around him. That should be a free goal. Stat pad? Stat pad? Yeah, you would take away my assist. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not mad. I'm mad. No. Mad. Talk about rain. Just finished 2 hours of studying. Good job, Freedy. Bro's gonna get a 101. Did it scare the kitties? They're not even near me right now. Those bastards are off sleeping in the other room. I literally have a whole cat bed for him, like just off camera. It's like right here, the little cat tree. I have to figure out a way to mount my camera so you guys can see like a cat tree cam. I'm not sure if you guys remember my original cat tree cam back in Chicago with the bright blue background. Yeah, we got to recapture that magic, that era of the taco stream. Oh, Sada, do it to him. Wow, I really made that one work. Work, 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 work. I don't know if Burns has that super cleanly. He does not. Sida was also up for that. All right, Sida can torch him there. Bang. Bar down though. Oh, close one. Good job, Calculated. I think he has that again. Oh, Calculated. I think he was trying to get it to Sida, but he didn't get around it properly. Oh, we're cooking on the passes right now. Are we today? We're doing all right. We're playing with side effects. Games are pretty... Oh! Almost. We did not calculate that, but that would have been pretty gnarly. Taco early on Coco's Twitch. Hold on. Yeah, I bailed on that. I was not going to get there. He said, yeah, Taco's a cool guy. Well, yeah, because Coconut's a cool guy. I've known him for a while. I used to cast him when he played on Penn State. And Coco's a cool dude. I've known him for a bit. Seen him kind of like grow in content. It's really inspiring to see him be able to take off with that. He's got a great work ethic. I think people forget, if you're succeeding in content creation like that, you are not getting lucky. You are putting together a really good product. And he's not, and it's not just like luck, because he's succeeding across Instagram and TikTok and Twitch, YouTube, like every profile. Like he is doing a really good job to set himself up as a solid creator. And even if he moves on from Rocket League, he's got a good fan base, I think, that'll follow him doing whatever. Oh boy. Oh boy. He was also doing the honest work of posting for a while. He was posting a short and a long form, like pretty much every day. And long form for Rocket League, even if you're recording just duos content, that's hard. It's not easy to get that together. Because it's not that easy of it's not that hard of an edit, but putting together games that are interesting or entertaining or something, that can be difficult sometimes. Oh man, I knew he had the touch, but I was not sure how high he could get it. Super chat goal? Thank you, yes. I forgot Mystery got a $1 in there, so we just creeped over it with Kyle's as well. Yeah, I was like, I think Skies actually has that read. Side should have that save. Ooh, awkward. Yeah, let's just take that one. Ah, I missed that corner boost. Sad. Yeah. Honestly, that's something I keep needing to do more. Pinch it off the sidewall when you don't have a beat, and then 9 times out of 10 it beats the guy. It's actually kind of insane. I learned that watching Zen and Daniel play again. Oh no! Zida, you just got absolutely robbed on that read. That was nutty. Dude, that was crazy. Dunked the crap out of him, bar down, and it somehow doesn't go in. I didn't see the SSG game, but apparently they were playing pretty well against Falcons. Also, apparently I missed GK becoming the greatest team of all time earlier. Bro, RL depth is out of control if GK wins EWC tomorrow. What game sense advice do you have me? I'm a C1. Honestly, a game sense, you should be not trying to be a hero. Like, play your role, know what paths need to be covered. I didn't get to see any of the games today. There was a decent number of ones. I tuned into some, but I don't really watch too much EWC whenever it comes out. But games this year seem to be pretty ridiculous. Dunk. Close one. Bang. Game over, though. No! I think he didn't realize how much time he had on that. Apparently in best of 5. Nah, it's a banger. Oh, top corner. Far post. Still saved. I see how it is. That's actually a really scary one. Just trying to scare away Skies because he's the second man. Okay, I was playing the pass and so was he, so I was like, we're good. Also, yeah, apparently the tech pauses were like nefariously bad today as well. Also, I learned from one of the players that apparently they're not playing on LAN, they're playing private matches. Ooh. So that's why there's like lag and whatnot, because they're not actually playing LAN. Because something about their network setup like is not allowing that. Oof. That's 50, I guess. I thought the song was removed from Rocket League. Think again. How? Dude, how are these guys getting? This is actual black magic. Dude, they're doing the same rituals that Chiefs are doing. Okay, there we go. I was about to say. Holy goal line saves. There were 7. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, honestly, if I was live streaming EVOC and I wasn't physically there, I would be counting them on my stream with a little like ding, ding, ding. I don't know how to play threes. I'm on autopilot. No, you're playing great. Now these are good games. These are like mid 1700 games. These are so fun to play after like the embarrassment that is GC2. Oh, camera's out of focus. Daddy Taco. Sun Skyman? I don't really know the proper vernacular to use there. Uh-oh. Hi, Pook. San Diego fish. Bonjour. Oh, nice, easy double. Never mind. I knew Sato was in the middle. I was like, if I can spike that really hard, maybe that's a pass. Honestly, if Bees hit that a little bit harder, that would have been great. Purple black, purple black? What the heck is a purple black? Goal explosion. I'm afraid you're talking gibberish, bucko. Gotta get underneath that one. I don't think TRK was well rested or he just warmed up. He's making too many mistakes. Well, SSG is a very punish heavy team. They go for so many demos. Like, let's not forget in the regional win that Kofor, the SSG got in NA, Kofor was averaging more demos than literally any player in like the history of North America. Like, keep in mind, if you are averaging over 1.5 demos a game, you're a demon. If you're averaging 2, which basically only Com and Reddles have ever done, you're like a menace. At the end of that regional they won, I think Kofor had almost 3.7 demos a game or something like that. Like, that is a disturbingly high amount of not only demo attempts, but hit rate. Like, if you're hitting almost 4 demos a game, that is tilting as hell. Because how fast Rocket League moves at that level, any amount of time you are not on the field is brutal for your team to have to recover on. Okay, I'm just gonna get out. Kyle, how you doing? Alrighty. Black Mamba goal explosion on shop for 2200. Yeah, I'm good. He's updating it tomorrow. Okay, that was good. See, the problem is the window that I need to adjust it on is like alt tabbed underneath other windows. All right, guys, I promise I will update it next goal. Own goal it? Buddy, it's like they don't even want me to have fun. He kind of got harassed, I'm not gonna lie there. Oh. There we go, bang. See, I'm reliable, chat. Catch these later streams. The later streams are the true Danger Taco essence. Okay, I've put it long off. I need to get one of my dogs a bath. Looking at your dogs with cartoon stench lines and flies, and you're like, all right, it's time. All right, I'm dog. Have a good night. Peace, peace. Speed. Oh! How did that go in? I just went for the hard read and tried to go super high on that, but that's actually low-key placement. Honestly, placement. I hate Ubisoft. I was in my first ranked game for buying ranked for Well, you have to buy ranked? Okay, never mind. Okay, later question. Then it crashed my game, and then it wouldn't let me rejoin after I reloaded, and then it banned me from ranked for 2 hours. That sounds like most ranked games. Falcons are a very good team, though. I don't blame SSG at all. No, I mean, oh no. Recent major winners, Falcons beat a team. They must be washed. Like, yeah, anyone who gets beaten by Falcons, unless they're getting like 4-0 and it's not even close, I wouldn't be worried at all. Doesn't really matter as long as you survive through the bracket. If you survive to Sunday, you know, you'll be able to do something. Nice setup. When does your membership expire? It is exactly 1 month. If you purchased it yourself, it'll just auto subscribe you again. But if you got gifted, it'll go away in a month. I think it's exactly 30 days from when you got gifted it, so. All right, I sat on him real quick. Murley, 46 months at tier 1. Pogorino, dude. That's just speed. Look at that counter. Dunk? Oh. Skibbid? Not even E. Skibbid, I think, is the singular form of Skibbity. If I remember my conjugations and pluralizations. Alrighty. Why do you play with Coco ever? It's just because he's higher rank. Well, yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, I know Coco, but I would never invite him unless I was like within like 50, 60 MMR. And he's, I think, SSL in like every game mode, so I wouldn't invite him. We're friends. Like, we've played together before. I just wouldn't want to invite him if he's a much higher rank, because his games just get a little weird. Especially because he's like a twos guy, and I do not play twos at a high level. I would have to get really used to the SL pacing. When's the next raid? What? The end of a stream. What do you mean? What do you think? Guess you have to SSL? I guess I do. Honestly, we're on a good path right now. We got some good teammates. Nice. I handed it off to him, and I was like, I'm trusting that with both calculated and me upfield, we'll get a bump on him. When do I spend my points? I got more than 500K. I don't believe you. We got people here that's been subbed for 5 years, and they got, like, you know, almost that. That's a weird miss. Yike. For America! I would have been SSL if Epic fixed the DDoS problem already. Sure. Woo, inflation! Yeah, Saida and me are thinking the same thing. This is exactly what rank inflation does. You'll get into like GC3 games with players who don't aerial or make like very basic mistakes. And it's just like, why is it like this? You're like dead ass. Great save. Okay. Rocket coins? What the heck is a rocket coin? You mean like the credits? Oh, I thought you meant like my channel points on Twitch. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, there's absolutely no way you have 500K. It's like, there's no way you have 500K channel points already. Like you're a newer viewer. Oh my God, that was so funny. I thought you were talking about my channel points. Nice. Okay, it makes sense with how the currency exchange works. Damn, speaking of 5 years. 5 heckin' years of this guy. Dang right, E-Rich. 60 months at tier 1. Sheesh. This man. Not all of us can be pause. And would you really want to be Canadian? And at that, a French Canadian? Ugh. Terrifying. Hopefully he's doing all right. I knew he was sick the other day. Hopefully he's recovering. He says to a Canadian, shh. Sheep, don't remind me of that. Every time it makes me like you a little less. No, just kidding. I have nothing against Canadians, despite the fact they get their milk in bags like savages. At 500K points and Post will endorse me. Yeah, that's why I need to make the Omega flex. I need to get off my ass and start editing that. I think maybe I should edit it on stream or something one day. Just come up with some like ridiculously over the top thing that's like 690,000 points. 690,000 and 420. How about that? Now, how's it hanging? Weird question. I always thought that was the weirdest way to ask someone what's up. How's it hanging? What? My clothes? Probably not. Probably my schlong. Oh. It's worth knowing that all milk and cartons or jugs are transported in bags before being put in them anyway. See, I just don't believe you. I got hundreds of dollars spent on this garbage, non-profitable game that we all love and play. Nah, it's great. Don't want a third for a bit? Boop. How nice to have players who can aerial and hit a shot. I've been tortured on the solo queue. Wait, all up against Canadians? No, nothing. It's just classic. We're, you know, just some good-natured ribbing against our neighbors. Then again, I gotta be careful because we did go through a period with this country where we actively were, you know, hyper antagonistic to Canadians, and I don't want to act like that. Don't give up. Keep going on. I'm literally queuing. St. Mary's. I was gonna use hate instead of dislike, but Taco Nose doesn't like using the word hate. I don't mind hate. I think hate's a funny meme word. Hate is a strong word, but sometimes it's the only word strong enough, you know what I mean? Nah, I just feel like it would be a bit much for the command. Yeah, that would be a little bit much. Bro, it's too dangerous. Hey, Philip New Cobb. Gotta keep on keeping on. That's what we all say. Hate on Canadians, they want you literally get fined for walking in the woods in some of the country. Wait, what? Wait, if you walk in some parts of the woods in Canada, you can get fined? Is that like a conservation thing though? Maybe they're hating on you because you're drip. You're walking around and they're like, in those boots, honey. Sorry, $75. Hey, late night, thank you for the 10. Well, just immediately for that.
Don't give up, just keep going.
Thank you, friendo. Update the goal. We're cruising, chat. Read the command. I didn't even see the command. Imagine if you, oh, never mind, he got around that way better than I thought he would. I still feel offended? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I tried to find you, I'm sorry. Tried to spike it across to him. Oh, okay, well, I hit him. Nice steal, calculated. I think he has that. Yes, he does. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Met L's a big op. He can be. East Coast 25K fine for entering the woods for fire. I mean, I kind of get that. Some people are just stupid. Like, hey guys, there's wildlife or there's wildfires. Stay out, and people just walk on in casually, and it's like, man, you're gonna die. And people are like, I don't care if I'm gonna die. So maybe that's the incentive. I bet once they instilled that fine, no one's walking through those woods. Goose it. How's the job? Oh, I completely misread that. Ooh, that was really heavy. Well, I hit him at least. I disagree with that one. I don't know about that. Hazy's gonna clip. Yeah. I don't know how I don't get any of that. Not only did I not get any of it, but I didn't even touch his car. Damn, I went over him. Sad. I think in those in the future, I'm not even gonna touch the car. I'm just gonna, oh, throwable. Hit that low? Wasn't even a pass. Ah, I hit that fake chow. I thought he was gonna go. It's on my guy. Just gonna lob it. That was a stupid play. Would get fake by them. Nice. I had covered high and he covered low. That was a perfect collapsing on the ball. Just trying to grab some pads here. Noise. Oh, he knew he knew exactly what I was going for as soon as I drove slightly inside on that. Good 50. Hudev is probably gonna, yeah. That's rigged. Okay, cool. I fear sheep. Yeah. I thought of a sheep the other day because there's a tweet where, you know those like wool dryer balls that people have? They put in the dryer and they like help like reduce like static and also like catch hair or whatever. Apparently like one of their sheepdogs, this user's sheepdog, found the sheep ball and they kept like keeping it away from the user. And they're like, the sheepdog who's never heard it in its life wants the wool sheep. And so an essence of the true self exists in the fake self. I was like, I like that. It's like how dinosaur chicken nuggets are kind of like similar to dinosaurs, or made of dinosaurs, because chickens, like DNA wise, are like more similar as we've looked into it. That's a nice bounce. Okay. I figured that's probably the easiest way to get rid of that guy. Not gonna lie, St. Mary's mounting a comeback here. Not necessarily throwable quite yet, but we are entering the 4-goal swing territory. Birds are dinosaurs, exactly. Bang! Well done, Sada. Generational trauma, sheepdog. Kind of. I don't know, I kind of find that funny. I believe the behavioral term is fixed action pattern, otherwise known as FAP. But no, it's essentially how there's some behaviors in animals that you don't teach them. It's just, they literally like, it's installed on the motherboard already, you know? Like the OS is already in there, so you don't have to teach like sheepdogs how to herd. They just know how to do it. I always thought German Shepherds are really funny. A lot of German Shepherds growing up, if you're walking in a group, they'll go around and touch you with their nose or brush against you when you're hiking or something. And I always wondered what that was. And my high school girlfriend, her mom, was a biologist, and she was like, "Oh, it's because he's counting." And basically, like, every time he misses the count, he'll like stop everyone, start barking, and be like, "Hey, someone went off the trail. All right, get back here." And so yeah, whenever I'd go on a walk, he'd walk up to me and count me, and then he'd go to the next person and count them, and the next person and count them, and then go back to me. I was like, yeah, this dog is not herded once in its life, but it just knows to do that. It yearns for the shepherding. Me and Kaki had the exact same idea. That's so cute. Oh, I realized I wasn't gonna get the reset, so I'm like, honestly, that back post is open. I tried to angle it so I could hit that really hard. That was a laser of a pinch, holy. 72 in the air. Cling! Dude, wow. As soon as I hit that, I was like, okay. We take those. Nice. All right, soft touch, get that bounce. Oh, that's a fake, sure. Almost faked the other guy. Grab some pads. I'm not a huge fan of this color palette. It's like maroon versus orange. It's basically two orange teams. I kind of wish in situations like this that the game would flip them. Like there should be like a quick thing you could probably code in where like if you're playing one team that is a certain color, like maroon or whatever, it automatically finds the highest degree of contrast. And oh, I'm so excited. I thought he was a bit behind me. It finds the highest contrast color. It's like, okay, this maroon color is further away from blue, you know? And then it puts you against blue. That works. Laser beam! Hey, cold beer. Hey, hello. Oh, that's a good reset. Don't know how much game, how about hold on. Don't know much about the game, so I don't know about the rank stuff. What's your highest rank ever? SSL, which is the highest rank in the game. I know what he's going for there. You can force basic color. Well, yeah, I know that, but I like the different colors. It's fun little change up. But I wish, basically, whenever the game was like, okay, it's a maroon color versus, let's see, blue or orange. What's the biggest contrast? And I feel like it should automatically know that blue is much more different than maroon. Muddy yellow versus muddy yellow. Hell yeah, buddy. If you're colorblind, hell yeah. Oh, he's fast. Calculated is also fast. Nice. That was a good pre-jump, I'm not gonna lie. And it's in anyway, let's go. Oh, is this channel family friendly? Heck no, yeah, I mean, we try to be. I can't make promises for chat, they're salty sailors, but I try to be pretty decent about it. I have dino here, my chirp, my beak makes it hard to slurp. Damn, Goose, concerned, I didn't realize you were a rapper. I'm not a rapper, I'm not a rapper. Lost my interest. Okay, bye. I'd say it's family friendly. My grandpa hates him. I knew it. I'm assuming he meant is this channel family friendly. He wanted someone to swear. So we got played there, chat. We got asked an interview question. We failed. Bro wanted full frontal nudity in that stream, and we didn't get it. He's like, I'm out of here. Bonk. Bonk. Sometimes you gotta load up the F-bomb, you know? You just don't say it enough day to day. No one who hates Mexican food deserves to be listened to. That's what I'm saying, dude. Heard many bad things about Taco, big drama stuff. Dude, I am such a menace in DMs to other creators. I am straight up cyberbullying these people. I am not a human people want to interact with. Username, you know damn well I'm not answering that question. I'm a female, my opinion matters. You bet it does. And you're so brave for telling me that. I should be worshipped to become Grand Plat. Get in line, bucko. Okay, the same thing. We're playing St. Mary's for the third time in a row. They're putting us on orange. Rigged and bad. Gaming. Small indie dev, a little bit. I thought being pro in a game, I don't think you understand how good pros are. I'm nowhere close to being that, and I have never dreamed of being a pro. I just try to play and get as high of a rank as possible, hit some fun clips, you know? I just like entertaining, I like casting. Closest I've ever wanted to get to pro play is being a commentator. We're on the short list for Epic, so they know who we are. We do some other stuff for them, like in the collegiate scene, which is why we get this fancy CRL analyst tag. Dunk? Aw. That was a huge waste of boost for me, but I just wanted to see if I can do it. There's talk about some YouTube drama on about you. Okay. Considering I don't talk to other YouTubers, that makes sense. I would have drama, you know? Try to spike that down in front, but I think Calculator didn't want to dive in, which is fair. I should have just spiked it back to him. Drama on the internet among a mostly teenager and early 20s crowd. Say it ain't so, dude. Oh, I just ghosted right by him. I probably could have doubled that. I didn't realize I had beat him that cleanly. That's a nice air roll. I think Sida still gets a save. Nah, that's a shame. Hey, Manu YT. I don't know how to put this beside painting YouTube. Too serious for your taste. Well, I mean, YouTube drama is like, if it was like local stuff, like, yeah, I was like trash talking some YouTuber or something, then yeah, that's kind of YouTube drama. But I think he's just trying to bait me by being like, whoa, there's drama about you. But I'm like, I know for a damn fact there isn't. I have a pretty great reputation with like everyone. Well, maybe not great, but I don't know. People either don't think about me at all, or they're probably like, yeah, Taka's a cool dude. Like, you know, I don't have beef with him. So he's just trying to be like, oh no, you believe me. Well, there's so many people on YouTube who hate him. And I'm like, okay, I bet there is. You knew what it is. It's probably just some small creator played me in ranked and doesn't like me. And he's like, Taco's a freaking bot. And I'm like, okay, cool. Not a stranger on the internet hating me. I don't have beef with Taco. I have tacos with beef, perhaps. Carnitas. Why are you ignoring my message? I am responding to other people. Oh, I get it, Username. I didn't realize you were acting like I'm ignoring your message about the Airbus forklift landing gear, whatever. I have no thoughts on that, to be honest. I'm sorry for seeming like I ignore it. Here is me acknowledging that message. Neat. That's really all I have to say about that. I have no feedback. If you ever think I'm ignoring your message, I would suggest knowing that no one is that important for me to personally make sure I'm reading every single message. Sometimes it's just too much to pay attention to in chat, guys. Come on. You know that username. Game Taco exposed? Nah, that's what tier 3 subs are for. Ah! Oh no. Not the whole, yeah, not the whole pasta for me reading chat. He went for that? What the heck? I don't realize he was on that. Ooh, okay. We'll win that. That's probably my demo. Yep. These guys drift around the midfield a lot, so we're trying to take advantage of that demo. He had it too hard. Ooh. I saw it too late he was going for that demo. That's really frustrating that there's literally no boost on this entire side of the field. You went underneath. Thank you, Sato. And he gets the follow-up. And it keeps going. Why is bot swearing? Because the bot is a copy pasta. You said you lost your interest when it being family friendly, so I don't even know what you want anymore, buddy. Full send? Nice! Gaming! I was just going for the bump on HUD dev. I was hoping he would see me and cower. This is my life. This one time in band camp? Yep. Just full batteries get played Clash against for 5 hours and 30% remaining. That's actually really impressive. You played a mobile game for 5 hours and it didn't even kill your battery that much? Impressive. 5 stars on Yept. I don't play too many mobile games. Well, okay. I don't play too many official mobile games, you know what I mean? Like, I play like janky knockoff random games I see like are decently reviewed, and now we're playing Schmack to Process. Yeah, that makes sense. Petition to cook sheep, ayo. I had 3 years of band camp. Hello. Oh, I missed that by 1 pixel. Yeah, Schmack's Process are both rank X players, so this is gonna be an interesting game. Then again, we've gone on like an insane win streak, so only matter. What the frick? Ches, I did not expect you to get back to that. I thought you were out of boost. Dead ass. I think Calculated and Sida both thought the other one had that. Phone's at 4%, gotta go. See you, Dakota. Gotta go, my brother's annoyed because I took his PC and doesn't let him talk in Twitch chat. That seems pretty cringy, buddy, to not let him talk. Bro is definitely 7 years old. Dash a fake child that. Wow, I didn't get that wave dash. Okay. Okay, send that. Pass. That was a good pass by Calculated. I just didn't commit to that because I was afraid they read that faster. Oh no, Schmack landed on me. That's funny. That could buy me a gaming PC. No shot, bro actually accused me of ignoring his message and then says buy me a gaming PC. Get your money up, buddy. This is the most confusing rotation, I swear. Ooh, I like the part where it's off target. My bad. Sister gave me the PC back. Can't believe.
Hello?
You're letting someone else take your valuable PC time. I'm so happy that I had sisters who had no interest in using the computer growing up. I had like basically the PC all to myself to play games on. Okay. Take that air dribble. There's no pads. Sad. Ah! I'm bonked. I didn't want the full power clear because I wanted to put it in a pocket between Schmack and the next guy, but didn't quite work out. Ches cracked out of his mind right now? Hello? Sure.
Hello?
Nice flick. Sida, nice. No, I mistimed that flip. That was wide open. I just didn't get around it in time. Music hits with the OP saves. We're trying. Yeah, it's kind of desperate at this point. Man, wanted to lob that and then go for the bump. Side I used a lot of boost on that takeoff. Yeah. I think earlier halfway through he took off wrong. Ah, I'm sorry, Sida. Good fake. This is an RLC's turn. Well, Schmacked and Processa is are two rank X players. So those are very good players. I don't know why they're this low. Well, I get why we say we're low MMR. We've been playing 1800s all night. Hey, Michael. And now we're playing Ajax and Tristan. All right. Sorry for spamming. Nah, you're just excited, buddy. How you doing? Hey, Dara, thank you for the 10. All right, he's not doubling that. How's streaming?
How is the streaming working out for you?
I mean, we're gaming. We're back into GC3. Ajax with the goop boost, brave choice. That's where we rocked back in RLCS. That's a decision. I can't believe Tristan Child that aggressively. I played against Justin? Yep. A couple times. I would dunk that backwards, my bad. Oh, we both played each other's whiffs, that's funny. Let's get it back on that. I tried to get the lightest little brush on that. Honestly, I was trying to catch it for a reset, but that was just my notice of like, I'm not going to get close enough to this, so let's just try for that. All right, that gets over to calculated probably. It's fine. Top corner? Oh, I didn't know if Ajax was ready for that. Good save. I thought we had someone going up next to me. Solar, how much you want to bet you flicked that high? Oh, okay, he technically flicked it. I didn't expect it in that way, though. All right. Mostly just there to slow it down from Tristan. I didn't really have a play on that. All right, he's going to beat me on that. I should have a play on that. That's a bold chow. Okay, so I'd adjust. Now he might fall in the goal. Nope, he's good. I love aviation. I remember. Double. Perfect skim. Well done. Just a little off target. I slowed down a little bit, but I think Sada also was like in the same position. Haha! Nice. You're up a lot tonight? We are. We have won like 80, 90% of our games, 100%. Super excited to make this airplane. Hopefully it's under 250 grams. I have to register to fly it. I love aviation. What do you mean 250 grams? You making like a mini plane? I guess sell, not right now, but we're playing against former pros and everybody in this lobby has been SSL before. All right, take a 50 on that. Oh, I think teammates thought I was doing something else. It's an ACC plane? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I saw that demo. Let's get past. Ah, I was going for the demo on Tristan. Gonna hit the brakes just so I don't run into calculated. I'm being dead ass username unless someone's special interest is airplanes. I don't know many people who. I don't know off the top of my head many people who have a favorite airplane. I've reset. They never expect the reset. Oh no, my own teammate didn't expect it. Sida tried to rescue for me. Oh no way, we throw this lead. Okay, we're good. We're good. Good 50. I play a shot. Oh, I didn't get it. Sida. Okay, we're good. 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 Let's go, Dap. I had to call my girlfriend. Some stuff is going on in her life. That's no excuse, Freedy. What the heck are you doing? 1700s, yeah, it's fun to actually be playing. This is why these games are so much fun. Like, they're more difficult in terms of, they're technically more difficult in terms of the opponents, but these games are infinitely more fun because even if we lose, like, it's like a solid performance all around. Like, everyone's hitting the reads they're supposed to, they're rotating properly. Like, these games are infinitely more interesting than 16. 16 just feels like people are like getting boosted like crazy or whatever. Sure. Her dog just died. Oh, boo-hoo. No, I'm kidding. Well, that sucks. Glad you're there for her. That's a crazy double, I'm not gonna lie. Miss the United days. You and only you. I always thought United had such boring branding. Red, white, and blue. They later changed to like a black look for a bit, which I thought looked way better. I was hoping he'd dive outside on that. Thank you. I get it. I'm like, I know that's going in, but please just finish it. Glad your cats are chilling though. Yes, my cats are chilling. Got him get it. Once I get my pay raise, I'm gonna take him to the vet. Been a while since I made an appointment for him. Yeah, if I was able to cast RLCS period, dude, I'd probably get more views. Fortunately, I am not clouded enough. No way you got the pancake. I was about to say, I'm like, oof. Username, if you ask that again, I'm banning you permanently, but you know damn well I don't answer anything political in chat. You've been around long enough to know that, and I don't know why you're acting stupid. Top one. Hate it when people ask the same things, breaking rules over and over, especially if you know it's against the rules. If you're a new chatter, whatever, it happens, but ugh, you know, my biggest pet peeve is when people who are regulars are acting like, nah, I can get away with asking anything because Taco knows me, tee. I'm like, nah. Then you Taco go full dad mode on these YouTube. Well, it's just because they're little children. They're like 10 years old, 12 years old, so you gotta like lay down the law a little bit. Like, I don't mind playing around and being goofy, but like, at the end of the day, stream rules are there for a reason, to make sure the stream doesn't go off the rails. What the? I'm 16? Yeah, that's why I didn't refer specifically to you, Brady. Backpost? Tristan, why are you there? That was meant to be a little bit more to the corner of my bedside. I could follow. What the? What's Liab going on there? These guys are locked in this game. Go! All right, cool. Well, there's one. My 10-year-olds call me Unk. I mean, Unk is just literally anyone older than you, or someone who acts old. There's like a weirdly large culture around people who like are convinced that getting old is the worst possible thing that could ever happen. The once you get over like 24, 25, your life is over. It's very weird. I feel like back in the day it used to be kind of a joke, like, oh, I'm so old, haha. But like genuinely it feels like people are like scared. They're like, oh God, I can't imagine being 30. And it's like, I don't know, man. Now as someone who's 30, it's not much has changed. Yeah, it's maybe a little harder to stay in shape, but other than that, it's like, I don't know. I'm vibing. I'm having a good time. Damn, that's crazy solo. It's only you didn't get pre-jump right here. Oh, I had a little more boost. I saw the jump he was going for. It's not your age, it's your decisions. Matt gets it. Wow. Get the fast arrow, then I'm like, okay, let's just get it past this last guy. Let's lean really hard across it. Murder mystery out here. Yeah, it's going, I mean, not much mystery. There's a lot of murder, though. 30 is legit your prime. It's when you actually, well, yeah, it's when you actually get set up. I mean, that's how it's slowly developing for me. I'm getting my raise in a couple days. And that hopefully kickstarts my 30s as the era of me making actual money, growing a career, you know? Getting rid of all this debt, dude, holy. If I play my cards right, I am basically going to be, if you minus student debt, I'm completely debt free by the end of the year, which is pretty significant. Hey, Crazy Edit. Talk your mods, time me out without a warning. I'm assuming your username was taken. If so, you're ban evading, and I'm gonna ask you to never do that again, but also they didn't ban you without warning. I told you, don't do that again, and they timed you out for a warning, and I trust their judgment. We're gonna go off this corner read. Oh! No more broke taco. I'm so happy for that, dude. It's been, we've never been like, it's been rare that we've been like truly broke, but honestly, I gotta say, working for a company that actually pays me on time every 2 weeks, like with actual salary after 2.5 years of esports where you're not even sure if you're gonna get a freaking check on time, has been brutal. That's good fake by Tristan. No way. Wait! That's my goal? That's the overtime winner? That was Saita getting a pull shot. He hit him into there. He called it there. All right, GG's, brother. GG's calculated. Oh my God, that's so funny. Dude, that might be one of the better ones you've ever gotten. Yeah, that's definitely going in the next OG short. Damn, that's wild. I got so confused there. I was like, oh, it's just in. Cool, good goal, Saita. Damn, we really got away with that one. Yeah, that's a banger. I'll make sure to credit Saito with the bump. Does anyone know if I play twos? I play twos occasionally. Right now I'm trying to focus on threes. I think that last game got us to GC3 again? No, we are literally one MMR off. Want me to bring in a third? Sure, Sada, if you got one. I don't mind. Might help our queue time, honestly, since we're gonna be playing against all full parties at this rank. I'm a diamond, any advice? So a lot of diamonds don't actually work well with their fast arrows, so I would say make sure you're mastering that. So make sure you're actually jumping up and leaning back, letting go your left stick, etc. I know it sounds really basic, but a lot of people just do this. They just jump, and that's not the same thing, you know? It's jump, lean back. And make sure you've been doing this cleanly. And I feel like once you know how to do that, that's great. Outside of that, honestly, a good thing to do practice is just take the ball back and learn how to just take it off your backboard. And you don't even have to air roll, just stay close to it. Just do something like that, you know? Just tap it back, lob it, pop, and just learn how to do this. Honestly, it gets you out of a lot of situations on defense. When you learn you don't have to go bang or something, you know? Like when the ball's going too slow and you can just kind of do this, this gets you out of so many situations. It also buys time for your teammates to get back. So I would suggest people learn that in Diamond. Oh, we do got to change the dono goal. Oop. When's the last time you wore a taco suit? The last time we hit 250 donos in one day. Ooh, that's a weird read. Trying to play the 50. Random car when you get a chance. All right, I see you redeem that. I got you. Just tell me right before the end of the next game, this game, so that way I'll see it in time. It is done. The doggo is clean. You said you've been putting it off. Is this just something you're like, I don't feel like? How long does it take you to bathe a doggo? It doesn't seem like that long. Does your dog? Do your dogs fight you when you give them a bath? Are they super down for it? I know some dogs hate it, and some dogs are like, yeah. Honestly, I should have bathed my cats a bit more when they were younger. They don't like that at all. They ain't about that getting wet nonsense. The moment they touch water, their feet start flying like they're trying to take off, like a plane or a helicopter. I don't know if I get there first. That's fine. The other one loves it. That's funny. She tolerates it. You have a dog-specific shampoo? No more tears. Johnson & Johnson. Cats are better than dogs. I think both cats and dogs are great pets for different reasons. I think cats are the best, like, low-maintenance pet. Cats also have an innate curiosity and innocence about how they approach the world that it's really funny to watch them, like, interact with the world and experience things. Been a huge fan of watching that. Nice angle, well done. Boop. 20 minutes. Not bad. Good time. Gotta get like a pit crew in there. A Sheltie and a mini Australian Shepherd. Oh, I didn't realize it was a mini. Then again, yeah, I guess Aussie Shepherds are usually a little bit larger. So you have 2 sheepdogs. If you ever build a farm, you're fully stocked up. Oh. I don't know why I casually assumed they were not on the backboard for that. Trying to 50 that. Just remember you have floofers. Speaking of floofers, I've noticed I got a brush. That thing is working overtime lately. I'm literally going out of my way to brush my cats like once a day minimum lately, and it's actually helping them a lot from shedding because they're medium hairs, and yet they're like literally the sheddiest cats I've ever seen in my life. I think some dogs are great. There's some that are kind of bastards. I've never been a huge fan of Pomeranians or Chihuahuas are kind of back and forth. They can be kind of fun dogs, but like they are very yippy. I hate any yippy dogs. The ones that are like everything, you know? Like I can't stand those dogs. Because even like well-trained yippy dogs still yip at stuff. The worst I've ever been around is a Cairn Terrier. That was one of my neighbor's dogs. That dog had the highest pitch bark ever, to the point where like every time it barked, it was just like, it made you like wince because it like stung your ear. Hello, Eagler. Nice touch, Croquette. I have 3 hounds, a basset, beagles, basset, and blue tick. I don't know what a blue tick is. Is that someone who's verified on Twitter? Ooh, do the nippy dog flick? I don't think that's a thing. Also, I said yippy, not nippy. I just hate it when a dog has nipples, you know? You know what a Sufo flick? Now you guys just making stuff up. You guys watched a short where a guy named Supo invented a flick that already exists, and he's like, yeah, it's called the Supo flick, and then everyone's like, yeah, I've heard of it. It's like, no, no one has. Except the 700 people that watched that video. People are obsessed with inventing mechanics that I'm just convinced that there's no more mechanics to invent. We're just reinventing other mechanics. There we go, banger. And there's finally, chat, after all of this time, we're finally back at GC3. Oh my gosh. Ding! Christ. He's on console? Damn. With... Is a CRL caster? Oh, I'm getting introduced to our teammate. How you doing? I'm doing well. I play Nintendo. I almost do. I play on the Nintendo Wii nunchucks. Swedish Valhund. We have a dude in our chat. He's a member, I think, on the channel, named Victor Valhund or something similar to that. Basically a Bloodhound and Basset mix. Neat. It's a fun little mix of dog. Oh, I saw Shazzy driving forward. I was like, let me time out that bump. Oh, I was playing for the 50. I did not realize they were that late to that play. That's really funny. Noise. Good pressure. You have a Fennec? I do have a Fennec. I'll play it next game. Oh, wait, I didn't do the random car. Dang you, Kyle. You didn't remind me. Just kidding. That's my fault. I have to do a random car, and then after that, next game with a random car. I'll be in CRL in 2 years. Hell yeah. 3 hounds gets loud. Yeah, I bet. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for those people who get 3 like big dogs and they live in like a 700 square foot studio. I'm like, I understand that you want dogs and probably all your adult life you wanted that, but maybe don't keep them all in a super small apartment. That always made me a little angry when people do that. Like, I'm not saying they need a massive lawn and house, and you should never get a dog before that, but maybe don't get 3? Like, I think 1 dog in a small apartment's fine as long as you walk them and get them exercise and whatnot. Or maybe, like, hire a dog walker. Yeah, I see that guy who is a professional, like, dog trainer and walker in New York City. And he said he started his business by just renting out a truck and then offering to take people's stuff because he trained dogs his whole life. And the guy who interviewed him was like, how much money do you make on that? And he's like, 200K a year. I was like, damn, walking dogs all day? It's gotta be stressful. But those dogs obeyed him. Everything, single tiny thing he said, they were like, okay. But you get 1 and that dog needs a friend, and then the 3rd one's next. You're not giving birth to the dogs. Well, you drink too much one day and then you wake up with like an adoption paper in your hand and then a puppy in your lap and you're like, ah, oh, damn it, no. Oh God, wait, did he ban it? Oh, never mind. I just didn't see that guy. Wait, what happened? It's a blur. Oh, so I was about to peek, holy crap. Oh, close him. Low key. M-Dog, I swear, that's how you're gonna get your third shepherd dog. Hey, when I black out, adopt 2 dogs. I mean, honestly, it could be worse. Waking up with a tramp stamp or something. Oh, good 50. Like onto the shelter. I don't know if the shelter would let you in if you were drunk. I'd have to think, unless they were really desperate to get rid of dogs, they'd probably be like, eh, come back when you're sober. The shelter in Chicago is great. I adopted both of my kitties and got free food and got a free thing for them. Like a little carrying thing for $300 in total. And they've been neutered. Both of them have been neutered, or spayed rather, and all their vaccinations and all their, you know, checkups and all that stuff. That's all covered for $300. And I was like, damn, that's a deal and a half right there. How do you keep Perma-Washed for so long, even though you play the game a lot? Because I don't play the game as cleanly, and also I'm not. This sounds kind of stupid, but like when you're playing the game on stream, it's a lot different than when you're just playing the game more organically. Nice. Like it's very in stream, I'm reading chat, I'm going for fun clips or whatever, so naturally that kind of like goes down. And if you solo queue for long enough, even if you're the GOAT, it's gonna be pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. So Perma-Washed is mostly just a joke where I'm like, yeah, I'm capable of going back to a cell. I know I am. There's plenty of seasons where I'm like, oh, I've been Perma-Washed. I'm never gonna get there again. Holy crap, I'm so bad. And then I have like one good day, and suddenly, oh, I'm back at a cell. Okay, cool. So I just say Perma-Washed. Oh man, we are taking them. We're taking the belt to these guys right now. All right, usernames. So I'm just gonna ban your account, this one. You'll come back tomorrow on your other account. Stop ban evading. I think another one of my mods beat me to that ban. Good guys. That's fine. Hey, Sour Lime, what's up? New to the channel? Well, we like a new face around here. They hold a Beagle Fest by sitting at the breweries to see with adoptable dogs. That's sweet. Beagles are also pretty like good, desirable dogs, I feel like. I feel like those tend to be pretty expensive. Obviously not like Golden Retriever expensive, but they're up there. Legend moment incoming? I mean, he's definitely on the villain arc. He's definitely young and seemingly hyper fixated on this stream enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, on my chat app it just said user's been banned. I forget. Yeah, even if you get timed out, it says that. Oh, good fake, Magnus. I thought he was gonna take that down. Problem is he slowed down too much. Ooh, that was kind of a heavier touch than I thought he would get. Honestly, it looked like a heavier touch than he thought he was gonna get. Nightbot's on it. Monk. At the very least, if I'm not gonna get the ball, I will get the guy who hit the ball. Rigged. They're escaped from testing facilities? What are they testing on these dogs? Yeah, I'm shocked you had enough boost to get to that. All right, good beat. Magnus is playing real solid, I'm not gonna lie. You got your sketchbook? What you drawing? Love drawing. Honestly, drawing is I've never really liked drawing. It was never like an activity I found relaxing or whatever, but I totally get why people like that. Good like thing to both like activate your brain while also kind of like zoning out, you know? It's like a good just passive activity. Oh, it's a competition to get in. Oh, never mind, you're locked in. Well, best of luck on your competition. That's exciting. No pre-jump for me. Random card! Okay, this time I got it, Binks. Don't worry. Do you let him get one? As soon as I say that way too, it's like, no! It just dives on it and spikes it. Oh yeah, the BMW chat. Oh yeah, look at that. Mmm, tasty. Tasty, dude. Oh yeah, that's the one. As soon as I put it in, people in the YouTube can't see this. My party chat played with Croqueta and Saida. They're both like, ugly car, holy. What are your presets? I'm more offended that someone saw this car in the main menu and they're like, oh, that's something you made? Don't worry, chat, I quickly threw you under the bus. Shout out to the car companies that actually let you customize the car. I always thought it was kind of cringe when like the car companies sponsor and they're like, no, you can't have any different wheels or paint or different like colors of the car body, and you also can't use anything else in this Gull Explosion. You also can't. It's like, buddy, why pay all this money to get your car in the game and then restrict what people you can use? Part of the appeal of Rocket League is that you're not just driving. You're not just like using a car, you're using a car that you can design. I'm just hoping Unreal Engine 5 allows you to go hyper crazy with the decorations. I want undercar glow. I want you to be able to change the body kit of it. You know how like in Need for Speed they had like, you can use like a low hanging bumper or whatever? Kind of like how the Skyline is. I want that. Camera shake too? Ugh. Saw some designs in that subreddit and they were like, no thank you. Yeah, that's fair. I finally got to 1,700 followers. Let's go! On your Twitch, or you, on Twitter? I'm assuming you mean Twitch. Oh, congrats. Banging. Twitch is hard to grow on. Honestly, it's like, I feel like Twitch to YouTube pipeline is actually even hard. I've been trying to get people to come over to the Twitch, but honestly, it's, if people just want to stay on YouTube, that's fine. I think Twitch has a better chat experience in UI, but YouTube is just easier for discovery. Says, I remember Danger Tiger, the real Danger Tiger to be exact. Oh my god, I remember asking for advice on how to get better like 2 years ago. That's kind of crazy. For me, YouTube is super dead. Twitch gotta have a connection. I mean, yeah, maybe. Well, YouTube is dead because you're also like probably newer to posting there. YouTube is if you post daily and get like decent metrics on your shorts, I tend to get pretty decent recommendations. I started my stream way too late, so I missed my sweet spot. For me, if I start stream around 6 o'clock p.m. to around 7 o'clock, I find those get me pretty good viewers. But every audience is a little bit different. Just gotta pay attention to your analytics. Can I take the shot? Take Rich out? No, what is this? Damn. Yes, you can. Change username. Rich is so sexy. Oh, dang. Not the bribe. It's hard to post every day? Buddy, you're telling me. I've been trying to do it. I was trying to do that all throughout grad school and then doing full-time stuff. Obviously a lot easier on the latter. My editor's slacking right now, though. You have an editor? Dang. I'm assuming that's a tongue-in-cheek, but... Oh, we're not queuing. I'm so sorry. Nope. I'm signed with 100x35. Oh, okay. They gave me one. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty lame if your editor isn't editing. My editor's been slacking the last year and a half, too. Well, Doug, you work like a really high-stress job, so honestly, getting off that and then immediately trying to edit again. Oh, especially because you do long-form edits. Like, that's rough. Why Danger Taco? Is there anything behind it? Yeah, so it's based on an old Slavic term. No, I'm kidding. No, it's just a funny series of words that I thought were kind of goofy. My friend came up with the term and drew a picture of a taco with sunglasses on, and I always thought that was kind of a goofy image in my head. And I completely forgot about it until like 3 weeks later. I needed a username for my PlayStation account, and it was like, oh, you know what? Blaze hitting it right at me is such a ballsy move, but also very classically Blaze type of move. Held my breath that whole time. Yeah, you guys ever do that? go to see a movie where a character's underwater and hold your breath to see if you could survive that scenario? I'm not gonna lie, some of that stuff is nonsense. There's a scene in James Bond where he's trying to rescue, what's her face? I think it's Casino Royale. But he goes underwater and he's like trying to pull open a cage, like like a sunken elevator cage, like ye old timey metal bars elevator. And he's like underwater for what legitimately, I think like a minute and a half pulling on these bars. And I'm like, dude, at what point are you just Superman? You watch the new Mission Impossible, same thing? No, oh, I know exactly. I know the scene. I tried doing that and that was, you can't do it. I'm sorry, you're dead. Also, not on that, but he's getting twirled around in like a tornado, basically. Like an underwater, well, it's not a tornado, it's a cyclone. Whirlpool? Whirlpool. Whirlpool is probably the most accurate. Oh, almost? Insane? Ooh, I tried cutting so hard on that, but this car, I forgot, is not an octane. This turning radius is dookie. Tom Cruise physics, they do work differently. I gotta see that new Mission Impossible. Nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that boost. Grab some pads. Nice. Did not expect that to go all the way down. Good double. Almost insane, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, there's no way Blaze can... Blaze is really good, but he's not that good. Like, no one's that good. Nice touch. All right, I guess faking, sure. All right, Jokers, there's no way you have boost. Yeah, he does not. I feel like I'm looking at a jelly bean. Huh? You calling me a jelly bean? Are you calling me a bald oval? Why are you in that car? Twitch chat redeemed a random car. Honestly, M-Dog, it makes me, you kind of inspired me. I kind of want to script out a Monkey Moon edit. Because that's, even if it's only a couple minutes, I think it'd be kind of a fun conversation. Because deadass, like, I think about that. I'm like, I've never seen a player with his resume. It's such a fascinating career. Pretty sure Cyclone is a tornado formed over water, becoming one with the water. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, hold on, no. He was underwater in the scene, and he's getting thrown around in a huge, like, spinning vortex. I'm like, that's a whirlpool, basically. Construct the Zen car and Octane. Oh, I love the delay on that one. Goal son. Bang. Goal. Bang! I really hate glue guns because of all the microplastic threads it makes. I know what you mean. Yeah, when you're using it, it feels like it's going fine, but then like it starts like going bloop, 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 a little bit. Wait, sexy is blurred in Rocket League? That's crazy. Rich is so, boo. It sounds like I'm trash talking Rich. Cringe. All right, someone in chat asked me to pull up Think. I hate this red car. That's more satisfying, Red. Red just a piece of ooh. Man, I wish I still had my old mixer where I could press the bleep button. Can't quite do that though. Just let you know we all queuing in case. Oh wait, 7 win streak by the way. Dang. I'm not above mod abuse. I wouldn't expect any of my mods to be above that. Yeah, these games are so sanity restoring, chat. There's definitely moments where I'm queuing in 16s solo and I can't buy a win. And I'm like, am I just cooked? Like, am I bad? And then I get into this parties. We're playing all 17, 1800s and we're getting dubs and we're on an 8 win streak. And I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. We're good. I didn't plan to get SSLs at 3s this season, but here we are. All right. I saw the crash out like 2 weeks ago. Dude, it is so hard. It is so hard to play in that rank by itself. Because I don't like to be the guy, because obviously when people get into chat, they're like, oh my God, dude, you're so cringe, you're blaming your teammates. You tell people don't to blame teammates. But like, it's so hard to read GC2 play and GC1s in GC2 because they just can't straight up hit the ball. Like, they are so doubtful of every read, and it makes the game so much harder to read. Whereas in this game, yeah, everyone's playing much faster, but because of that, when people go for a read, you know they're gonna hit it. And if they go for a play, maybe they might fake it. That's kind of the hard part, but like, it's just nice to know that I can play fast and it's not gonna backfire because my teammates actually will cover me. I didn't want to take away his psycho if he had it, but hey, it's life. This guy is one of the few players who's ever been able to get high level on PC after playing on the Switch. Yo, user taken, if you come in on one more time, I'll ban you on all accounts. You're becoming a legend. Stop. If I ban you for literally any reason, just stop. Like, you kept asking a question that was against the rules. We timed you out for the night and then hoped that you would learn your lesson. And apparently you just aren't. So stop ban evading, or next time I will ban you for the rest of the night, all right? That being said, please ban that chat. Get a hat trick and I sub? Well, there's one. Hydrate taco. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's what I forgot. I forgot to fill up my water before stream. Good bump. Oh. Shout out Life making main event of the RLCS LCQ for North America and playing damn well at that. Bro's twisted. Wait, did I just dunk him? Oops. I'm gonna count that as 2 goals, chat. I scored that. That's a G2. That's a G2 Winter Major 2022 type goal. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. I was gonna catch that, but that works too. works. Oh, what a skank. What a 50 by that guy. Dang it. I was hoping I could get cut around that a little bit. We actually might still get near that. I genuinely don't know how you got around that. Nice, Andrew. Boys probably got a 50 on that. Well, I wasn't wrong. I don't know how you're not dead, but okay. I demoed the wrong guy anyway. Oh, what a recovery by Liquid. Holy. Not gonna lie, kind of cooked on that. Yeah, Life played that well. I don't know if Life still streams, but I remember the community like rallied together after he was showing how good he was on Switch to get him a gaming PC. That's pretty cool. Community can be pretty cool like that. He was a freestyler on the Switch, and people were just like, buddy, you could go triple platinum if you actually had a PC. So very cool of the community to rally together. He's got Life Insane. Oh, he's very good. Yeah, he made, like I told you, he made the LCQ main event for RLCS. He was like, you know, they played very well too. I was casting for Carl, so 5-up Talk and Com, and they played them, and they were actually really struggling for a bit against Life. I think it was Life Blaze, maybe? Someone else, I can't remember. He plays a lot of twos. He's like a 2K player on that. Well, we lost this game because of mistakes, though. Solid game by these guys on Fort. It's because we brought up the win streak. That's what happens. Nope. Had to bring up the win streak. Nope. GG's, thank you, Junior. Or J-Rock, I'm guessing. I sold my I mean, I literally dunked us for a goal, so. Second goal is definitionally my fault. I was didn't expect that guy to like go for a shot wide open in front of the net, and he literally just went like, eh, like the lightest little touch. Get some water, it's holding you back. That is not inaccurate. All right, I'm gonna try to run and get some water before game's cues. Oh no! We're fine. Wow, no faith. They thought I was AFK. Didn't think I had the recovery. The pads. Fast as GC3. I know, seriously. Literally, true OGers of the stream would know that the first queue of the night, I think me and Side Effects were duoing only, and I think we were queuing for legitimately like 7 minutes straight. I was just sitting around in free play. I'm just like, surely at one point we will get a queue, right? The answer to that, dear viewer, was no. What? What? Slaughter. Ooh. All right, here's some water. Here's some hydration for you guys. Listen up. Sada goes, please stop. Bro, they can't handle the hydration. Sada's definitely dehydrated as hell. Every single time he goes for a flipper, he said his hand cramps up because he's got absolutely no water in his veins. I disagree. Hey, Mixer, what's up? How you been? I'm dead. Nice. How about you? We're good. We're back in GC3. We're trying to get even higher. I think Saida, our teammate, is almost SSL actually, so. I don't know why I'm pre-jumping that. For fun? Probably. Sounds like something I would do. Whoop! I'm like D3 right now. Noise. Progress. Oh, I didn't think he'd go for that again because he was looked a little too high, but you got enough of a touch on that. Yeah, we're just gonna get out. I don't have anything on that. Decided to grab that. Oh, I didn't steal it. I mean, good shot. Hey, Evan Carson. How long have you been playing? Tonight, about 2 hours. For permanent. Long term, like historically, there's the word. Like 14,000 hours. Just to keep whatever accent that was for the whole game. I don't even remember what I'm doing, buddy. I'm so autopilot right now. Imagine getting pre-jumped. Think I'd have time to do that? I say that right as that weird read comes in. Noise. That would have been the nuttiest read, I'm not gonna lie. What a catch! What a catch into wave dash, insta flick. Damn you! He saw what I was doing. Nice Sada. I'm just gonna steal a boost. Bonk. Alright, I got a little bit of him. Nice. You peek a C1? I get back there, don't worry. Part of ranking up is occasionally ranking down, and then you just gotta slowly improve until you're, think about it like you're raising your floor, you know? Like the rank where you're like, yeah, even if I'm really rusty, I'll never go below X rank. I think that's what improvement's all about. Wow, that's no ceiling, my bad. Luckily, they were just as unready for that screw up as I was. Nice. I shouldn't be that far forward. Nice air dribble. Nice. Cold 2 Drippy, how you doing? Winner by forfeit. Wait, wasn't it 2-1? Am I high? You stream on Twitch? Yeah, I stream on Twitch and YouTube. Every time you see me live on this channel, you are watching me stream on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, it's 2-0. Okay, I was high. Yeah, the true viewers watch me on both. Have Twitch on a tab and YouTube on a tab. Got to juice all the the viewership figures. Hey, K2 Drank, welcome back. The water was the difference for sure? Probably. All right, one more sip. The shorter one this time. People love a good hydration. Saida in the quick chat just like, no. It's probably very loud in the mic, so I do apologize for you guys. Saida hates hydration confirmed. Nice ball control. We out here. Saida secretly enjoys it. That's what I'm thinking. He's a masochist. Are you more defense or offense? I would say historically more defense. I've been liking playing some more offense though. Just trying to find a good balance of like aggressive and not, what's the word, psychotic. You know, sometimes you don't want to be the guy who's just like, ah! He's screaming around a million miles an hour, you know? Sometimes you just want to be the guy who's a bit more controlled, hitting good, reliable stuff. Oh, hello. Got a little bonk on there. And that's just in. This is your full-time job? Nope, I am a salesman. I work in tech. Technology. Oh my god, if we lose this negative 15. Potentially. Any tips for D1 or D2? Work on keeping the ball close, especially off the walls. Don't just hit the ball as hard as possible every time. And then make sure you're actually fast down correctly. A lot of people think they are, and it turns out they're not. Nice, Slaughter. Rich is so boop. I can't believe that's the name. It used to be my full-time job along with working in esports. I would making content and then casting. Honestly, very rough on my throat over time because it's like your vocal health will destroy you if you're not careful. Gotta hydrate, chat. Drank a lot of tea, had a lot of cough drops. Yeah, just extending that. I know I'm not going to win that, but I know they were looking for that read. These guys are boost starving gremlins over here. Yeah, light tap. I'll grab that one too, just because I know he's going for it. We're going to hand it down line because Unfazed is waiting for that ball. Good fake. I thought I had still had it or not. I just knew Croquette was over there, so I was like, I'm just gonna hit it over there. How to get these gems? I don't know, everyone just gets them. Thank you for the 2 gems several times over. Whoop. Nice counterattack. Hydrate or dehydrate, yep. Honestly, something that'll elevate most diamonds and low champs is when I say don't be a hero, all I mean is like you don't need to go for every ball near you. And once you realize that, I think the game opens up a lot. You're like, oh wait, hold on. You mean I don't have to constantly challenge the ball? You're telling me I can just fake chow and let the ball go by me? And that helps my team? Just about getting comfortable with what your opponents are capable of doing and what your teammates are capable of covering. Being able to work that all together into a cohesive offense. I was gonna double that, but I realized I was gonna give it away in the middle. It's probably harder for them to deal with if I don't do that. I tried to stay still. I thought he was gonna jump. I'm just gonna chill here. Does it give you money? Yeah, 1 jewel equals 1 cent. So you gave me 2 cents a couple times. Aren't you tired of doing the same thing every day? I don't know. Are you tired of being a hater every day? I don't know, man. Do you enjoy sports? Do you think you could play sport every day? Like, it's basically the same thing. Aren't you tired of doing your hobbies? No. It's also fun to chat with people, you know? It's socializing. I was trying to hope that if they faked that a little bit. No, not faked, if they didn't go full on that. I was trying to find that sweet spot on that cut between Smokey and the next guy. Croquette should have that. Just kidding. Little extension. I mean, just asking honestly. I mean, it's a fair question. I think, are you someone who doesn't play video games every day, or I would argue probably plays different video games or change it up? For me, I'm just like, I'm a guy who's always enjoyed just 1 or 2 games at a time. I'm never someone who really, you know, switches up my video games day to day or something. You're like, oh, today I'm gonna play this. Today I'm gonna play this. I'm like, nah, I like Rocket League. Oh! Did not expect that one to get through. Did I get these gems for free? I don't know if YouTube just gives them out sometimes. I think they give it out to newer viewers just so that you guys can feel like you're like, hey, I can donate. I can be involved with giving something or blah, blah, blah. You know, I think that's genuinely why they do that. I don't mind it, you know. Doesn't really cost you too anything, and I think it's kind of fun for people to be like, ooh, jewels. Uh-oh. I stole my boost. That bastard. That's a good pass, I'm not gonna lie. That was a really clever little backflip. I did not think he would do that. No, Croquetta, you're fine. I just didn't think Lemon would stand there. Is Crab Rave playing? It is playing, that's funny. Out of all the tens of thousands of songs in the Monster Cat catalog, it's funny that Crab Rave just came up. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Little tap. And there's another one. Unfortunately, Mixer got banned for his Crab Rave. I ain't the ball, Stinkies. Could have fooled me. Bro's round as hell. I mean... I didn't say that. No, I ain't. Sorry, Mixa. Nightbot's a hater for Crab Rave, but ultimately it's a real hater on he used the same emote 3 times in a message. Is that Hoodie? And Shades? My boys. I don't know who Terror is, so I apologize, Terror. So I don't know you like that. But Hoodie and Shades, those are gamers. This is the Hoodie I'm thinking of. I think he's thinking it's Hoodie Who, but it's not Hoodie Who. Well, that was a weird one. Hello, my friend. Hello, Peak Interest. Well, that was a good one. A couple whiffs in the midfield. I was like, All right, 2 hilarious goals in the first 15 seconds. Let's go, gaming. Make it 3, let's go, bang. High, low 5, oh, I missed him. Do you remember we played a few days ago? Maybe? It's not often that people come into my YouTube after I play them. Do we play 2s? I think we played 2s. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that to bounce like that, and I don't think they did either, because no one was in goal. You lost 3-4. I want to say that was on whatever the city map is, where there's like a bridge in the background. Sovereign Heights. I want to say I remember that. Oh. Ooh, good fake. That's fine. Good flick. Close one. Any pads? We're gonna fake that and then cut that heavy and then flick underneath that. And I guess we'll hand it off. Oh, that's hilarious. What? My bad. I tried to get that flick underneath because I thought that would be goofy. The fact that that deflects directly into me and rebounds in the middle is actually insane. Ooh, I thought he touched that. No wave dash, interesting. I mistimed that horribly. That's a crazy rotation by Hoodie to rotate all the way around it. Oh, right. Mix it, thank you for the other 2 jewels. Ooh, good save. All right, too far for Woody. Try to take that off just because it's a lot harder for Hoodie to deal with. Okay, good delay by Shades, good reset. Try to play it to Croqueta, open shot. That's a weird one. Yeah, I think he slowed down too much on that one. I should have played it a little bit cleaner. Good fake, Hoodie. Ah, he's gonna beat me. All right, got that away. Deflect that to the corner. That's nice. We still got our lead, so we have that to play for, which is nice. Not gonna lie, I knew Shades was near that, but I didn't realize he was gonna double it that cleanly. We're just gonna take that to the corner. Really, Hoodie? Okay, I didn't expect you to turn for that. Let's see how it is. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not turning for that. Bang. Oh, good save. I tried to even put a back post. I should have just banged it near post. And it's in. God, every goal this game has been so weird. Mixer, you're getting all these jewels. What the heck? 2 jewels, 2 jewels, 2 jewels. Thank you. I guess it's not an awkward one. We just played it slave. I'm so lost. Yeah, I know. This game has been really crazy. I tried to slow play that. They read that. They're like, nope, I'm just hitting it right by you. All right, backed up into it, just slow it down. Nice touch. Oh. And bang, another dub. Let's go, Dep. We're almost 1750, chat. What a grind. I think we're plus 90 on the day. Hell yeah.
Each day I'm moving along with what fits best for taking me forward and back. It all I know still leads right through.
Are you still playing on Wii nunchucks? I mean, that's the only way to play Josiah. If you guys are playing on any other controller, it's just useless.
If it's you and I will be okay.
You think you coached me since I donated 5 cents? I already gave you some advice there.
Like how it
5 cents of wisdom is pad more than you think you need to.
push towards the peace in my
Especially once you learn fast airling and you're more consistent with it. And being able to master that stuff, then you'll realize, hey, I only actually need 30 boosts to make pretty much any aerial in the game. Playing F's with Bangers when a song pops up. This is Mirror by Sabai, S-A-B-A-I. Great song.
Can you see me bleeding?
How you doing, Troy's fishing? Are you fishing?
Tell me please if these broken memories are enough to break free.
Fuck. Good. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, all of us lagged out right there. DDoSers? Delicious DDoSing? Oh yeah, love me some DDoSing. I knew it was inevitable. We got plus 100 today.
On the wall, is it fair to watch me fall broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please if
Wait,
these broken
Ben left.
memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly?
Did this guy just literally try to DDoS us and yeeted himself in the lobby? If so, hilarious. Oh! Psycho! Technically, hey TJ the man. I think I said I. Now my wife would kill me if I was fishing right now. That would be weird. Yeah, I'll try to report Ben in the Psionics Discord or in the Creator Discord. One of my privileges. Can you ask the admins of the Discord how to join? What are the requirements? We're trying to get in there for a while. To be perfectly honest, it's kind of invite only. It's not really like a free. It's not really like any creator in Rocket League. It's specifically for like certain creators at a certain point that Psionics or Epic's team of like people be like, oh, do you want an invite to this? So yeah, it takes a bit. Oh, it's my boy Yagami. I coached him at USF. Goated player. Oh. Dang. Both that flick. Hey, Dana. Bear back. See Mixa. Ah, what is that ceiling on that? Sure. So happy about that match? Yeah, Dylan Hannah. So Troy's Fishing says his wife would kill him if he was fishing right now, but I'm like, trying to think, what's the latest you think you could get away with fishing? The fish, what about if the fish are all asleep? You sneak up on them with the hook. Yeah, you would. Zachary Mead, long time? It really hasn't been. Nah, that's my bad. I could have chowed that. I just didn't expect him to get that reset. He got like the lightest touch on that I've ever seen. If he meant to do that, banger. Wow, that's like the hardest shot I've ever seen despite no build-up. Well, my bad. Honestly, yeah, I'm not catching up to that. I'm for it. Been in the stream in a bit. Felt. Ah, get rid of my chow. Or my fake, rather. Ooh, well done, side. I could double. I'm gonna go to bed, see you, Taco. See you, Mixa. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the jewels. Appreciate that. Need boost? All right, let's try to lose that back left. Oh, he also tried to leave it back left, I think. Well, I definitely got the reset and I didn't get the wave dash into the demo, sad. That's funny, he cut me on the demo and he didn't get the boost because of it. What? Man, I'm missing some of these touches by like a pixel. My brain's like turning off on some of that. All right, little possession touch back to Sada. It might be a goal. Yeah, Shez got a really good touch on that. How many wins today? I have no idea, but we have. I think we've won like 80% of our games today, though. We're plus like 90 MMR, I think. Yeah, I don't have a win counter like other streamers. Almost slotted that one. Okay. Figured he'd probably go on the sideline, but wasn't entirely sure. Wow, that was a really good recovery by Yagami. That's a shame. I'm not gonna lie, I was not paying attention to Croquette on that last one. I saw him like flip out of that one and I was like, I got it, and we deflected it. So that was a rough one. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah. Weird game. Got some weird positions on that one. That one bounced like slightly more than I thought it was. I thought that was gonna roll a little bit cleaner so I could jump singly into it, and then it didn't. I was like, oh. Are you gonna stream tomorrow? I intend to. Yeah, third, he says he's a little nervous in this game, in these lobbies. And honestly, it's hard not to, you know, be a little off on some of these. These lobbies are definitely very good. We're getting to like SSL levels, so. When you play Fortnite, I should play Fortnite. I was thinking of playing Rocket Racing, so I don't play a lot of extra modes anymore, so it screws me up when I load into hoops and the ball feels so much different. Yeah, people keep saying like the Rocket League ball is actually the exact same physics as the hoops ball, and I just disagree. I reject that premise. I swear, whenever I air dribble the hoops ball, the car is just like, it acts like it's like 10 times heavier. When's the Rumble stream? When pigs fly. Or when someone has the gun to my head from the Rumble community. I just can't do Rumble. Rumble's just like, so the reason I like Rocket League so much is because it has no randomness, you know? The game of Rocket League is based on who plays better. Assuming no lag or anything, you know? So, in a game mode or a game where the best team wins because there's no randomness, I don't like Rumble, the game mode in which it adds randomness, like unpredictable nonsense into the game. Not a fan. And yeah, there's like an element of skill where you have to use the power-ups in the right way and whatnot, but I've never been a fan of that. Never found Rumble fun. Because the reason I'm playing Rocket League is because I like how controlled it is. And what's even funnier about that is that when you talk to the Psionics people, when they were first making Rocket League, they were not trying to make like a great esport. They literally just wanted to make a clean looking playing game. Clean looking and clean playing game. And then by accident, they started looking at it and they're like, low-key, this is kind of a banger esport. Everything kind of falling into place for this. I think it's why it's such a compelling esport. It's easy to understand, but also because there literally is no way to cheat it. Trying to get better with those doubles. Honestly, it's really the setup angle. It's the hardest part for me. That's kind of a breezy. It's like a sideways one though. Oh, Q's might be dead. How's the esport going? It fell off hard after a lot of orgs tried, but I assume it's big as hell. It's been better. We've had a lot of orgs leave Rocket League, unfortunately, this year. Honestly, the one that hurt the most is OG. Not only because they employed me, but also just working with them, they really cared. They really wanted to make it work. And they just straight up couldn't. Like, after a while, they were just like, well, there's not enough in this esport to justify staying. And I was so sad, because I freaking loved OG. Hello, did I lag out? Okay. Oh, really good arrow by him. Kershaw's good, man. This is the second time today we've talked about Kershaw on the stream. That is the lightest flicks I've ever seen. Ever hit a triple reset? No. Honestly, if I ever get the double, I just shoot the ball. Not gonna lie, didn't think that would land right on his foot. I should have gone for it. I just wasn't sure if Saito was trying to flick that high or if he was trying to do something else with it. Blah, 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 blah. Low shot. Ooh, nice save. Okay, Pangolin, I see you. Dude, what a touch by Zebra, I gotta say. I don't have any idea how that goes in, unfortunately. I don't think you made a video on it. Yeah, I've never even attempted a triple. The doubles are like hard enough. If I learn how to stall reset, they're probably easier than I expect, but I was kind of just screwing around going for doubles, and occasionally I start hitting them, so. I want to fart in your hand and eat it like a sandwich? Thank you. Kind words. Yeah, I think the esport is basically just waiting, because I would bet my left and right nut that we are getting Unreal Engine 5 announced at Worlds. So I think they're kind of banking on that to revitalize the content sphere and therefore the viewership. Which, if they do announce it, is actually very cool, because that means CRL in the fall will actually be the first collegiate or the first Unreal Engine 5 tournament or competition that Epic is going to run. I hate everything about that. Zebra used to be like an okay player. Why is this man moving on demon time? Oh, sure. Coco thinks his boost management is the best, but I think he has great boost management. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You can always be better. One of the hardest things when you're playing at a super fast pace is making sure you're grabbing enough pads. If you watch pros, they're incredibly good at that. That's like one thing that every pro, without doubt, is incredibly good at, is boost management. Because you literally can't play high level 2s if you're just only going for hundreds and whatnot. You got to make sure, you know, you're getting your pads. Also, when you're taking off for a read, you're taking off efficiently. Otherwise, nice, cool. I wasn't sure if I could beat him there, and then the last second I was like, actually, that's open. Hello, El Rey Luke, maybe? Hello. No, my boost management is not ideal. I gotta focus a lot more on padding. I definitely focus too hard on going wide, which isn't ideal. I'm not gonna go for that. Well done. I think Penguin's gonna catch that. Yes, he is. Nice pinch. I knew he was gonna go for that, and I wasn't entirely sure if I could dodge it or not. Ooh, I didn't want to flip because I knew he was gonna try to do something weird. All right, this time I have time to go to the 100. I'm gonna cut heavy across though, so I can cover the middle. All right, I'm gonna guard the goal. I should be fine with that. Teammate should have the backboard, and he does. There you go. I'm gonna get back. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, he almost hit the nastiest pass. Luckily, nobody was ready for that. I might get 50 on that. I didn't. That's not what we wanted. Oh, that T-Bone only lasted one season? Huh? Troy, are you talking in a different chat, or are you reading back in our chat separately? Because we're talking about all these things, but I think he's like, I think you're delayed, Troy. I think you're watching a really old version of the stream. Because we talked about these guys like Kershaw and Tebow at the beginning of the stream. Hello, Diablo Butler. What the? There's butlers in the Diablo games? Try to fit that pass to the left, didn't quite work. Oh. And the one time he got reincarnated as slime. I'm sorry, what? Seen you pogo? Never gone for a pogo. I don't go for really any freestyling things. Bang your anime? Oh, really? That's so rigged that you not only win that 50 clean and, but you also land on the boost. Crazy. That's a crazy pinch. Ever hit a psycho in a game or training? I've accidentally hit one close and I thought he just whiffed that for a goal. Top corner. No! Yeah! I was gonna cry. Damn. Bro, I was gonna sob if I missed both those and we didn't score that. Holy. I didn't want to, like, I was gonna adjust over and boost to the back post just to finish it, but I was so scared it was gonna hit up the post and bounce out. And then I'm like, damn, I should have reacted to that, you know? Rosa's terrible teammates, honestly. He's playing pretty well. Nah, I love Civil Pangolin. That's a CRL player over there. I'd say Coco has better mechs. You're not wrong. Coco is definitely more mechanical than I am. He's definitely more consistent. I kind of warped myself because I didn't really work on my mechanics, especially in the air, for a while. I was just focusing on like the fundamentals, so I'm pretty solid on most of that, but because of that, I lack in the air dribbling department at times. So we're slowly regaining that, learning that stuff. Coco definitely has better mechanics. Try to double more? I mean, doubling isn't really effective at a higher rank unless you have a setup for it. Like, a lot of the times if you're going for a double, you're going for a dunk or something. Like, a double really only works when the backward is at least somewhat of a threat, but at a higher level, pretty much the first thing you do when you're rotating is making sure, okay, near post has back post is goal, then the one guy is watching middle or something. It's basically just that in a whole cycle. Oh, this is literally just the whole Lubbock Christian CRL team. You would miss that? Process of that fake definitely destroyed me. Meant double reset. Again, that's not really super feasible at this rank. You can pull off double resets a lot easier in 2s. In 3s, it's very hard. You're getting pressured immediately. Like, the moment someone's up, you're pretty much gonna get shelled. Okay. All right. I was like, I know I can dunk that if he takes it middle. Marsbo playing LCU, and it's a LCU. But we're playing a pretty high rank, and they're playing together. These guys are all like SLs, so. Well, actually, I don't know about Snow. He might be a little lower, but he's playing with his teammates, so they're gonna be coordinated anyway. If there's ever a reason to improve, it's because you're playing with rank X teammates, and you don't want to be the guy that's the anchor, you know? That's got to be that's a tilting phenomenon if you're trying to play on CRL. Many such archetypes where you have two insanely high-level players and one guy who's just not nearly as high rank causes a lot of awkwardness because you know you're kind of capped. You're only as good as your worst player in CRL, or really in any competition involving a Rocket League. Snow, of course, you'd stop on the near post, you massive Twinkie. I say that because he's lemon scented. Delicious. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I say delicious, but I'm just inferring that other people like Twinkies. I actually don't really like Twinkies. I was more of a Swiss roll type of fella in my home growing up. Or ho-hos, depending on your baked good provider. That's gotta be one, right? That's wild save. All right, well. I'm a Star Crunch? What the heck did you say to me? Is Star Crunch like a... Wait, I think I know what a Star Crunch is. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Was that one that was like covered in like those crunchy things? But it's like chocolate covered in like... I don't know what you would call it. I guess the crunch. That's crazy, you just bumped me around that boost. It's crispy chocolate and caramel. Honestly, I don't think I've seen those in a store, but now I really want one. I was a Cosmic Brownie kid, but honestly, I was so sad when I got GERD, my digestive disorder. I learned I can't eat Cosmic Brownies. Like, my body will not process them anymore. They're so processed and so chocolate dense that, like, I get insane heartburn when I eat them nowadays. More of a Tim Tam guy. Cookie! You just make it so, oh, Cookie, OCE, never mind. You guys are wild over there. Remember that guy Colt? Vaguely. Yeah, those guys are weird. I banned them and then they're like, please don't ban me, no! And then I'm like, all right, cool, do you want to stop breaking the rules? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, well, you see the predicament we're in here then, where I don't really need to unban you. Uh-oh, Snow, you're dead. He's not dead. Oh, that's a shame. I think we still actually get back on this. Yep. I wanted to see if I left it, if we had to go down there. Any tips for a gold player? I would say working on your fast arrow and the power shots is the two most important mechanics in the game for a low-level player. Just hitting the ball right after it bounces to maximize your power and lift on everything. And honestly, just working on basic aerials is really all you need to really just get down. I think I can probably get a dunk there. Oh, I knew Schmack had me beat most likely, but I was not sure how aggressive he was on those certain reads. Yeah, I'm just gonna block that. Nice dunk. Yeah, he knows he should play for that catch. Oh, and I was gonna say overtime, but he actually might get that double. I was gonna be pretty pissed if they pulled that off. They might be in comms though, low key, so we gotta be careful of that. Whoa. Freestyle is a bit overrated. I mean, that entirely depends on how you rate them. It's a subjective judgment for a reason, buddy. Ooh, I tap one, bump the other, but we don't have enough. That's pain. No schmacked. I wanted to pass it to Saida just because I was not sure if we had that. Now you're fine, Croqueta. That's a hard read. That's a hard read. He had a breakaway, but I'm like, if we hit that straight, I don't think we're gonna get back. Speaking of, that's not good. That's really not good. That's really not good. Just kidding, it took too long. Just trying to police their back pass there. I'll take that 50. Spawn, please. No. Croqueta might get beat here. It's fine. That's an insane way to lose. Holy crap. I did not think he was gonna catch that. My bad. I'm gonna call him getting off. Honestly, good dubs, yeah. Me too, that was Sag. But, mad games. Yeah, it's tough. When I was trying to catch that, I think we both had the same idea. Let's calm it down. Yeah, I think we literally went plus like 90 or something like that today, so I'll take that. Yeah, and when we're playing against full party people in comms, even Snow's a C3, but he just doesn't play threes. I know, he's a super good player. So yeah, plus 85, I think, yep. All right, GG's. Anyway, if you guys are new, sub, drop us follow, all that stuff. I'll be on tomorrow earlier next time. I'm sorry that I streamed so late. I did not realize I was this late. But peace out, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flip.